Good morning,
Sassy Chat Days.
everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart, and today we're playing.
Date everything.
Yeah. This might be the last stream. It's like I set my personal goal, halfway up Everest. I'm going to marry Bobby, but before I marry Bobby, I need to find one more charmer so that I can realize them. Find Bobby. I think he's theirs. Got bing ding dong. I need exactly one charm. Don't know who that would be. I'm gonna start with... Oh, it's the middle of the night. I don't know who I've talked to and who I haven't. Shoot, Kurt and Rod?
Oh, you trying to hang out right now?
Of course they are. We're the coolest duo in this house.
There ain't much happening over here, though. But check another window or something.
Something has to be popping off somewhere else, besides Rod's mouth.
Ha 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 ha. We'll see you at the new spot.
Oh, all right. That made that go quick. I really just wanted to talk to Art. 'Cause Art's the coolest person to talk to right now, because we get to hang up paintings.
Welcome back, co-curator. Let's return to our gallery design, shall we?
Hello. Hello, Quats. How are you doing today? K-Watts? Or Quats?
There was one piece you didn't like, but hopefully this one you will. I mean, just look at this adorable little thing. I'm sure some might call it kitsch, but to me, it is perfectly quaint. That little house, that little brook, that little rainbow.
I like it.
I read a wonderful story once about a young couple who escaped their city to stay for a weekend in a cabin just like this. They liked it so much, they moved in and never went back.
Sounds...
Shall we discuss it?
For sure we shall.
Lovely. What do you feel when you look at this?
Cozy. I love the nice, warm feeling it gives me.
Of course. It was designed to do just that, I believe. The subject is immediately clear. There's no definitive point of view, no work required from the viewer. In fact, the majority of people looking at this would feel just the same way. At ease, not triggered. It was designed that way.
Oh, it works. Love the piece.
And that is absolutely wonderful. Good feelings are good. Is this one you'd like to display?
Yeah. I'd love to. Good
Where
feelings
shall
are
it go?
good. Put the fireplace facing the piano, or... I think... Yeah. I think I would like it next to the ship in the bottle.
Here?
Yeah?
Well, with just one more to go. Ah, the thrill of gallery design.
Wider than I thought it was. Oh yeah, that is nice. I don't think I'd ever put a painting like above a fireplace though. the fireplace heats up, won't it destroy the painting? You think, fireplace?
Homie, ready for your penultimate lesson?
Yes, sir.
Sick. Now, part of you must be wondering, Dante, we've already gone through pickup lines, interests, and observations. What other ways could there be to strike up a relationship? Well, shut your silly mouth, because of course there is. It's remembering that there's a difference between talking to a friend and talking to an acquaintance.
Oh, I'm actually pretty bad at this. Go on.
Alright, take somebody you meet at a party, for instance. Maybe you work together, but in different departments. Or you have mutual friends, but you never hung out solo. Heck, maybe you even chatted before, have each other's socials and chat now and then, but you've only ever had a few interactions. Does that make you friends?
No, of course not.
Whew, alright, good. That's good that you know that.
I've definitely, had, close friends, and I've talked to their friends as if I'd known them a long time, and absolutely tank conversations that way. I'm like, it's been awkward.
Sometimes others just automatically assume you're friends with somebody just off a few small interactions in real life or on socials. The parasocial paradox is real. Wanting to make friends is totally fine, right? But damn, nowadays there's objects that have whole dependencies on others who barely even know them. Kinda makes you think. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of the lesson. So, this begs the question, how do you go from being an acquaintance to friend, or maybe even beyond, to romance? Well, if you follow the way of the flame, it's all about investing in someone to understand them on a deeper level. Sure, you may have broken the ice, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna teach you how to melt that sucker down.
I'm ready, Sensei.
Alright, another hypothetical situation. Let's say this acquaintance is a mutual friend, he's in your hobby group or whatever. You happen to have a meeting and you want to be closer friends with them. So you sit near them. A topic comes up that you don't have much knowledge about, but they're extremely passionate about it. What do?
Actively nod along and ask them questions along the way.
On the ball, showing that body language, that active interest. You may not understand everything about what they like, but you want to learn more because you're interested in what they have to say, and by extension, them. You're really getting the hang of this. All right, nice job. That concludes our lesson.
Being a good listener is something I am really, really bad at.
This is really fun. Have you got any questions for me before we go?
I have to be really passionate about the person, otherwise I zone out. Isn't that right, kitty? Sure, Dante. Love talking to you outside of school.
Fired up.
Why are you so into love?
I mean, who wouldn't want that warm, fuzzy feeling you get in your chest, you know? I want to be able to show humans that keeping someone warm physically is alright, but emotionally, that shit slaps. There's just something about being vulnerable and willing to devote everything to someone else. That's why I love love.
It's actually really sweet, Dante.
That's what love does, baby. Makes you do sweet things and cheesy things too, for real. I guess that's why I like it so much. It's kind of like a fire. You can keep it controlled, but sometimes it just goes wild. And I like it. Anyways, later.
All right. Who do we talk to? I feel like we've talked to Bert and Rod in most areas of the house. I think we've done them in the kitchen, though.
Buongiorno, amici.
What?
I hear we are discussing passion. To discuss passion, it is, well, my passion.
Was I not hitting the curtain.
I must tell you, truly though, you two are as yet unschooled in the arts and sciences of this noble sensation.
See? I told you.
You paid him to say that.
I can assure you, he did not. No payment for passion for Fabrizio. I do this for love. Swagger is not a romantic skill, you see. You have much of one and very little of the other. Tanto e poco, see? That is why La Bella Windolin has rejected your advances with such a chilly seal.
Rod has a thing for Windolin?
I had a thing for her once.
Don't let him downplay it. Fool was head over heels.
Ah, see, I remember this. Your heels were very much over your head, amico.
Shh, keep it down, yo.
No, così, but you should be proud. Shout your passion from the rooftops. We declare our love boldly.
Except for when you fumble the ball as badly as Rod did.
I didn't fumble anything.
Fabrizio, do you remember Rod's line to her?
Ah, naturally. Even if we failed, we should be proud. And you failed quite wonderfully, amico.
All right, settle down.
Can't be that bad.
Ah, il tuo ottimismo. It is a joy to see your faith in your friends.
Dude straight up said, I can see our future through you, Wendolin, and it looks as clear as can be. Lame!
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, see, it was bad. Again, nothing to be ashamed of. But see, where your fumble, is it? With orgoglio.
See? It was awful, right?
I need somewhere in between these two. Oh, Rod, that sounds super sweet versus I hope you picked your ego up after that one fell through.
It wasn't even that serious. It became apparent that Wendolin and I were better off as friends.
He took it in stride.
You got rejected. That's what happened, bro.
I think it's funny how y'all both have to dig into the past to make fun of me, when Kurt does ridiculous stuff on the daily.
Nice try, buddy.
Ah, yes. An excellent point being made. Kurt, you too are very silly. Un piccolo sciocco, as my mama used to say.
How did this get turned around on me?
I can't help if Fabrizio agrees with me.
Hello! Here's a daily dad joke. The art theater downtown is showing a film about a jug of water. Should win for best motion picture. I get it. I see what you did there. Picture. Well, that and like I can see you spelled picture, but anybody watching this video later have to spell it out.
You are both piccoli sciocchi. Perhaps it is why you are such fast friends.
Ha! See? Both of us.
Perhaps one day, working together, you two may approach the romantic prowess that I possess.
You've got swagger?
You might say it is ingrained in me.
Ooh, I need to learn from you.
Yeah, that confidence was pretty boss.
Anyway, welcome in, Yellow Mustard. That was pretty good. I actually don't think I heard that one before.
I am, amazingly, when taken in the light of all my other gifts, also a generous teacher. Come to me should you ever wish to practice the nuanced alchemy of passion.
Let's do this.
We'll catch up to you later, human. I don't want to miss anything Fabrizio has to say.
Okay, have fun.
Lezione 1. You two are quick and dexterous with the shade, as you say. But in romance, we must master the compliment.
Ooh, this is the good stuff.
Okay, so friend one is showing off all his cool stuff, and he says, hey, look, I have a bottle of glue. Friend 2 is like, oh yeah? Well, I've got a whole tin of glue. I go, okay. But I have ants. And friend 2 is like, yo, yeah? Well, I've got taller ants. Then friend 1 says, oh yeah? Well, I have bread. Then friend 2 says, okay, you win. Can't handle that with my glue tin and taller ants. Anyway, hey, look, it's garbage.
Oh, it's you.
Yep, it's me.
Are you always this happy?
I try to be. Positive attitude is good for you.
I don't know. I mostly can't tell the difference between positivity and a bad hangover. What did you bring?
I'm trying to bring some good conversation. It's a two-person sport.
Well, now who's salty?
Wait, you like that?
It's more fun than walking on eggshells around a kiss ass, I'll tell you that. Not that I've ever been good at walking on eggshells. I break shit.
I can see that about you.
So, aside from your sparkling conversation, what do you got?
Yes, I have something around here I can throw out.
Let's see it.
I've found an old parking ticket shoved between the sofa cushions.
You're supposed to pay those.
Damn the man.
Hell yeah. I might eventually dock your license and take your car, but screw it. Make that quixotic stand.
Whenever I see the word quixotic, they say quixotic, but isn't it quixotic? Like, it's supposed to be like Don Quixote, right? But, like, I've never heard anyone pronounce it any other way than quixotic. It makes me feel like the crazy one. Quixotic?
From Crayon Quixote, it means idealistic, unrealistic, or impractical. It means dumb.
I know what it means, nobody ever says that word.
Yeah, well, I'm an iconoclast.
You are?
Yeah, I do things my own way. Don't care what anybody else thinks of me.
Actually, that's not what that word means.
Yeah?
It means somebody who attacks cherished beliefs and institutions.
Oh, wow. I do that too, I guess.
It's quixotic, apparently. What? The pronunciation you gave me is Kwuhk. Souhk. Quixotic. Quixotic? So, like, neither of us got it right? Me and Cam are both trash? I gotta say, you're a really interesting thinker.
You sound surprised.
Kind of am. I wouldn't have thought that introspection and hoarding trash could ever go together.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, they only give me one dialogue option, man.
You just called me dumb and insulted what I do in the same sentence.
Well, maybe. You just seem so self-assured.
Why wouldn't I be?
It's surprising that you have such great self-esteem even though you're literally surrounded by smelly garbage.
Smelly garbage? Hey, look. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of talk.
Really?
It's, I don't know, demeaning or whatever. No biggie, just find another way of speaking. It's not like there's a shortage of words in the world.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean it.
Yeah, well, it's cool. Just a note for the future.
Pronunciation, especially in English, is a bit fascinating from the POV of a person who speaks a language. It's always pronounced the same as it's written. Yeah. English is certainly a language. What's your language? Who do we talk to? We're close to ending things with Mateo, I think.
Sinclair paces back and forth, nervous and talking to himself.
Always throws me off when, like, someone completely different pops in first. Finish. Oh, nice. I know Latte Bear and Glani Gleiper. But I don't hear Finish often. Only in terms of Lazy Town. Good morning, Sugarheart. Good morning, Skeletons.
Oh. Come on, it shouldn't be taking this long. Oh.
You see Mateo?
I've seen several shoes, if that's what you're asking. And none of them are the slightest bit amenable to ordinary conversation. Does that answer your question? Oh. Wait! Before you answer that, don't answer this. What size is the most common size of fly?
House.
That is correct.
You're obviously going through something.
No, just waiting for my soap hound. Whoosh! And here he comes. Let me look at you. Are you all right? Have you become any less composed of saponins?
You kind of love Sinclair. You're not alone. Like, so I chop up my YouTube videos into like little episodes. The one where I met Sinclair is doing way better than most episodes. It's just like one random one in the middle. And just meeting this guy was kind of a big deal for a lot of people. Maybe I should keep talking to him.
Mateo enters just after Sudsy, giving Sinclair an uneasy smile.
And honestly, he's kind of growing on me too. I wasn't sold immediately at first.
Oh, hey, Sinclair. How you doing, buddy?
I'm better than you've ever been on your worst day.
Yeah, cool. Nothing to worry about with regard to the Sutster. He was just saying goodbye to the Tasselhounds. They've gotten so close, I just hate having to pull them apart.
Sudsy, what did I tell you about forming inanimate attachments? The more you buy into the madness, the harder it will be when we go home.
Right? Yep, absolutely. Gotta be careful. Well, thanks for bringing Sudsy by. Always a pleasure having him. You take care now, Sudsy.
Mateo leans down to whisper to Sudsy.
Come on back anytime, okay, boy? Good boy.
Is that normal?
Sinclair is... well, he's just... I mean, when you look at it from his perspective... Okay, I got nothing. I can't figure the guy out. He sure does love that dog, though.
All right. All right. I think we talk to Art right off the bat. See if we can get another painting. And then we talk to Sinclair.
I am having so many feelings right now. On the one hand, this is the last piece, and how exciting that we have done so much good work on the gallery. And on the other hand, this is the last piece. And after this, I won't have such an easy reason to have you around and work with you. I almost don't know what to feel. I suppose I'll feel it all. That usually works.
You go for it, Art. Feel all the things.
All? Oh, you mean just the two things I delineated a moment ago? Of course. Whew, you had me scared there for a moment. I have many other feelings, some not discovered yet by mankind.
Ooh, date everything? Yeah. Date everything is such a fun game. Honestly, if anybody has never played a dating sim before, this is probably the place to start. It's silly enough and interesting enough. It'll make you feel like whether or not you're into this type of game while, being socially acceptable.
You have declined only one thus far, so the odds are good you'll like this one. This last one is a true modernist kick in the pants. I give you protest art in the style of the one and only Planksy. It's so irreverent and bold. I do love it.
You have the DLC pack. Okay, give me your honest opinion. What do you think of the DLC patch? Or pack? Because I hear mixed results. One, I like the nice shirt it comes with. Like, I like the concept of that. That sounds great. Then, I like the microtransactions that you can date. But then there's like Lux, or whatever her name is, Dulce, the deluxe edition. I hear she just like pops in and interrupts like every conversation instead of being like an object around the house. And I kind of hate that. The reason I didn't get it, otherwise I would. Like, it was so close. Though, like, a lot of people love her, so, like, maybe it's not a big deal. And Skeleton says, I find the absurdist humor is really hard to pull off well without it feeling lazy. But Sinclair hits that SpongeBob style PG-13 silliness. Yeah.
What do you think? Let's get into it.
Oh, for sure we're talking about this one.
Oh, talk! Tell me things!
All right. Firstly, I'm gonna say it absolutely cracks me up.
Does it? How wonderful! It is absolutely essential to find joy and humor in art. If it's all serious, sacred paint, what's the point? What about it makes you laugh?
In the DLC, you can see all the original art and you can customize your phone. Ooh, it is cool. The greedy corporations are really just pathetic in the end.
That is so inspiring. You can see the points that are being made. And instead of going to a fearful or an angry place, you allow yourself to see the inherent ridiculousness in their behavior. I tell you, my friend, you are in for a long and happy life with a point of view like that.
Oh, thank you.
Are we going to display this one?
Totally.
And where is this fantastic thing going?
Above the fireplace facing the piano.
Like this?
Yeah. That's a good spot for it.
Well. What an achievement!
See, this one's a lot tinier than the others. I wish I had an idea like the scale of these before I put them up.
In the wake of it, there is something I need to tell you.
BRB, you gonna get breakfast? Ooh. Breakfast sounds nice.
You see, I've been thinking about you. About us. Look at you! You put up 3 paintings! What a wonderful start we've made to the gallery, and we did it together. There are ways I could be better pleased with that outcome, but not many.
Let me guess, 4 out of 4 would have made you happy?
And on top of that, you talked with me so much. The art of a good conversation is only to be had with companions, I find. And you have been an exemplary one. So much so that I think I'm actually in love with you. And I must know how you feel. What do you think? Do tell me. Will you be my lover? My muse?
He puts a lot of pauses in his speech, which makes me think he's done talking, and then I instinctively click. Yeah, we can be lovers, sure.
Oh, my love! I soar! You have made me feel seen.
I feel like it's fun to have like a serious conversation about art. That is not the charm I need to marry Bobby. Alright, let's talk to Sinclair. Ooh. There's lots of sinks. Kitty! Don't headbutt the mic.
You're back!
Just meow into it. Let's see. You also have the DLC in IMO. You don't find it worth it? Yeah. That's the call I made, but customizing your phone seems nice.
Oh, Sudsy, go lick someone else's hands. I don't care how dirty they are. Off with you. Go to your tray. So, have you found someone to help yet?
Working on it.
Well, it is like I have all day. So I'll see you some other time then.
I forgot we were supposed to talk to the magnifying glass for him.
Hello again, suspect.
Welcome back. Did you get a decent breakfast? Oatmeal? Cereal? Toast?
I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service.
You have fruit and brown flakes. Like Wheaties?
Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
Yeah. I like those. I've been eating a lot of those lately. What are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out.
Who are the Stackables?
The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Glad somebody got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Really? Where do they all come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, indead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Before that, does the name Martin Applegate mean anything to you?
I don't know where you heard that, but I can't talk about it with you. At least, not yet. You're scratching the surface of something stranger than you can imagine. Maybe I'll feel differently later, after we've gotten to know one another a little better.
Understood. Tell me about the Dorian leather.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian.
You can talk to the narrator if you didn't know, or talk to him. I heard that when you try to leave the house, you can talk to him. I haven't gotten there yet, but we'll try if we got time. I think we got time.
Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out.
I've gotten so far, I'm worried I will accidentally end the game too early if I try that. So I'm kind of saving him for last.
It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
You'd be open to it. I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
What initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
Someone started writing and stopped? First initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Let's try cutting it with scissors.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's try burning a small piece.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Dip a corner of it in water?
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's look at the other clues.
What should we look at next?
Have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
I don't know what paper that was. Looked too weird to be toilet paper. It did dissolve in water.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier?
Could be sugar paper? Never heard of sugar paper.
About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Could it have been something else?
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
Think Michelin, maybe? He's classy enough to write a stylized M. And the paper was edible and dissolved in water. Which makes it seem like if you accidentally ate it, it wouldn't kill you. Which may be the sugar paper? You say?
What should we look at next?
Maybe it's a napkin? I have seen napkins that kind of look woven like that. I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Matteo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
I think it was Michelin. Food.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now, and the paper. It's gotta be rice paper.
Rice paper.
The smell of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case.
Least I could do, Maggie.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Maggie, I would love nothing more.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
I have you know I'm a suspect of all sorts. That was kind of fun. I don't think we ended things with Dante yet, but we're really close. Maybe he's the charmer I'm looking for.
Hey, good timing, Emperor Nostradamus. It's time for your last lesson.
Sounds good.
I've taken you through the different stages of the pickup, from breaking the ice to building a friendship. Now, it's all about learning how to navigate taking the next step from friend to lover. But before that, there's something I want to ask you. And your answer determines where we go from here. Why have you been coming to me for lessons all this time?
Wanted to get you to know you better.
Hell yeah, I'm glad. It's been awesome getting to know you too. This will be the final lesson. and it's gonna be about picking me up. That's right. You're gonna have to use all your new skills to learn how to make friends with me. And who knows? Maybe that'll kindle something even hotter. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right then, let me set the scene for you. We're in this house together. It's kind of magical. You just found me hanging around and you talked to me for the very first time. Go.
Hey, handsome, that jacket slays.
Oh, why thank you. It's pretty old, actually.
Old is cool. Where'd you get it? You like to thrift?
Oh, you know what? I actually do. Maybe we can go sometime. Hmm?
You alright, Dante?
Yeah, it's just... Truthfully, I'm kinda tired of this shit.
What? This was your idea.
I know. It's just that I really don't know what I should be expecting from you. At least from this, anyway. Like, damn, you're literally showing me exactly what I've taught you, but it's kind of meaningless in its weird-ass roleplay scenario. I'm not feeling anything like when we're casually talking. I'm actually interested in you, and all you can do is theorize about what to do instead of actually doing it. It's like I don't know the first thing about true love, only pedagogical pickups. I'm a big flaming fraud!
Tell me what love is to you.
Really? I mean, I'll tell you what I imagine. Love is supposed to make you feel warm and safe in the knowledge that somebody cares about you. And here I am. I'm giving out this advice because I want to make sure other people are able to find love, but it's so hard when I've never even really had it for myself. Maybe it's just who I am. I give out a lot more warmth than people sometimes give me.
I could get what you mean. It's the best way somebody like me could show you love.
Basic shit, you know? Being attentive, being interested in what I'm about and what I'm into, and like, you know, Oh, I see. You're doing exactly that! Damn, like you really have been listening to what I've been saying. You've been interested in what I've been talking about. You've been asking me questions, observing me, sharing interests, and respecting the boundaries of our student-teacher acquaintance. Holy shit! The pupil has become the master! Thank you. I think we're really building a bond here. You're a wonderful friend. And dare I say it, maybe something more? Why don't you come kiss me and we'll find out?
Dante leans in, pressing his lips to yours in a red-hot kiss.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I wish you could stay in this moment forever. But
I didn't say go for it. Ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah, whew. Hot.
You know it. You lit me up.
Alright. We're with Prince Zuko now. We still didn't get the charm. Okay, talked to the magnifying glass, we talked to Art. Who else? Bev? What are you up to?
Hey! Any luck spreading the word about the tipsy tumbler?
Not yet.
No one has come in yet, but that's normal, so...
she sighs.
I haven't had any luck with the specialty cocktail either.
Do you know who might help?
Other than my flyers, I'm out of ideas. But maybe someone with some social media know-how can help us? Maybe Phoenicia? Ugh, but she's always so busy. She'll never help me out. So, let's get back to work, I guess. Oh boy. You want a drink?
Sure.
What do you want?
Mocktail.
Excellent! Always happy to serve customers that don't want to get drunk. They usually don't yell and hit on me as much. They also sometimes don't tip as much, though. Oh, and also I have no customers. Anyway, Which mocktail would you like?
Honestly, I just kind of want a glass of water. Might as well be a virgin mojito.
Smart. You'll get sugar, mint, and lime flavors all in a nice tall glass. Coming right up.
I tend to forget about the people in my phone. Alright, let's go talk to Maggie again. And we'll go for tea.
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you.
Oh?
It's a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
Probably delicious, but... that's very thoughtful of you.
I'm so glad you think so. Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order.
You got it wrong. I like licorice and peppermint tea. Fennel's pretty good too. And how exactly did you do that?
Simple. I just pulled your old MyFace site and sorted through the archive posts until I found one where you listed a few teas you enjoyed. Then, I cross-referenced that with photos of you drinking various warm drinks and did some basic image enhancement on them to determine which exact brand appeared most regularly.
You're so considerate.
I want you to feel cared about.
It's fun to be here with you, I have to say.
I rarely let my glass down, as it were, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty.
What you been thinking?
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that for me before.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
That's the most attractive thing you could have said to me.
I find everything about you attractive. It's probably too soon. You make it really fun.
My heart.
What's it saying?
Maggie takes your hand in hers, holding it over her chest.
Oh, damn.
Put your hand just here, below my lens. Do you feel how it's racing?
Beating right out of your chest. What if we...
Wait, before we start this, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it?
I hope you won't laugh, but it's another case.
Another case? Tell me about it.
It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house. Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk.
Sometimes they're more than just rumors.
I fear so. The only problem is, the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses.
It's Scandelabra, isn't it? Capital idea.
I should say so. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Alright, sounds good.
Who should we talk to first?
I think we should start with Hoove.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Dang. I like how straightforward she is. She's just like, I'm into you. But also, mysteries.
Hey, I feel a little ambushed here.
Ah, don't worry. It's not about you.
Sorry to bother you, Henry, but we're looking for any information on a counterfeit item in the house. Have you found anything? Perhaps at one of our crime scenes?
Well, yeah. When I was upstairs cleaning under the trophy shelf, I heard Stepford saying some nasty stuff. You should go check with him. You down for a drink later?
No, I'm on the case.
I know how it is.
Alright. Talk to Stepford, huh?
Hey, Coach. Feel like a bit of training?
We actually talked about a case with Maggie.
I'm on the case.
Talk, Stepford. Counterfeit objects. Go.
What?
Come on. We know you know about these rumors.
No, I'm only sweating because I just came from thinking about a workout.
We know you didn't start the rumor, but we need to know who did.
Okay, fine. I was embarrassed to tell you because I know I shouldn't have been spreading rumors, but here it is. Last week, the Scandelabra told me that all the supposedly genuine silverware in the house is actually fake.
It's high time we got to the bottom of this.
Dragging the suspect.
Well, maybe not that violently, but sure. I'll meet you at location 1.
Which is?
Otherwise known as the dining room table.
Wait, are we talking to the table? Or are we talking to the dishes? Alright. Hello, table.
Well, well, if it ain't the dark cloud over my picnic. You actually need something? Or you just here to make my day worse? Actually, I don't care why you're here.
Whatever.
Just beat it, why don't you?
And location 1 is an asshole.
There you are, my love.
Oh.
I had hoped you might come by.
Everything alright?
It is now that you are here. Come here.
Get a hug.
Daisuke wraps his strong arms around you, and for a moment you forget where you are. There's only you and him, and all is right in your world.
You are truly the brightest spot in my day whenever I am lucky enough to see you. I must return to my duties, but please, find me again soon.
I will.
Go now, before I throw my arms around you once more and keep you here to myself.
Bye, Daisuke.
Farewell.
Whew. It's a whirlwind of feelings in the kitchen. Alright. Let's talk to Wallace. See if he has something to say about the thing. Wall.
Wall. He remains saying wall.
Cool, cool. And I imagine Lux doesn't have anything to say either now.
This account has been temporarily suspended.
Where's Lux?
I'm sorry, but we cannot answer that question. Thank you for using our platform. Please consider buying a premium subscription. Goodbye.
All right. Dining room table. I do this too. When I grew up, like, our dining room was the kitchen. And so when I'm as an adult, I'm bad at recognizing a dining room when it's adjacent to the kitchen. I don't know why. Well, you know, I just said why, but still.
Scandelabra leans in close, inhaling your scent in a way that's just a little too intimate.
You smell of spheres. Have you been talking with Gaia?
That's right. She said you didn't seem all that foreign to her.
Ha! I am as un-American as you can be. My gait, like so. My accent, like so. My mien, like so. Why, I couldn't tell a hot dog from a hamburger. Those from Hamburg are rather Frankfurter shape, if you must know. I would know, as I'm continental. End of parley.
Hamburgers were invented in America. Yeah, but okay. Dining room table?
Well, if it ain't you actually need something, or you just here to make my day worse. Actually, I don't care why you're here.
Cool.
Just beat it, why don't you?
Like, things aren't happening. Maggie?
I'll meet you at location 1.
See you there. Just flying through the days now. What? Oh, that's my parents. For a second, I felt like I saw like a little purple cube there. I was like, I want to date a gelatinous cube. Alright, let's try this again.
You return, wishing for me to dig through your dated decks once more in search of Silverline's scandal.
Does Abel hate me? Abel does hate me. So I was like, you should talk to Dasha about your feelings, and he didn't take it well, and I kind of pushed a little hard. But now, I don't know, afterwards, it feels like a massive red flag. And you can't take feedback like that, well. Like, Abel's a really cool guy. But he went from, like, S tier to, like, B tier for me in that conversation. Like, he's a great guy. But if you can't handle a conversation like that, it's a massive red flag. I know. No Spike Spiegel for me. Anyway. Alright, let me show you what I've been up to.
Let's see what we've got in the books for you, player. Why, just look at the list of scandals. In alphabetical order, of course. Gads! Sound the alarm! She burns with a passion for thee! Hot, hot, hot! I've known humans to love art, but not the other way around. How obscure! You folded yourself into a relationship with a box. What else can she hold in those dark interior regions? That criminal Pinn has made their final heist. A theft of your very valor!
I want to say waifu, but I don't know, like, the non-binary equivalent of waifu.
You took a chance on love with that inordinately complex die and won his affections. But at what cost? You have interacted with the interactive medium and meddled yourself into love. I cannot believe that was a real choice. Something must have gone wrong. You cracked our dishware into believing he loves you. Shameful. You have burned yourself with the fires of love. How the gossip spreads like wildfire. Your very own thoughts put to pen have come back to fall in love with you. It is nasty-o-nastic behavior. So even the dirty clothes you are wearing now are draped on you ever so inappropriately. Do not think I haven't noticed how they fondle your nether regions. How filthy! You have gotten the very dust itself to love you. There is no dirtier deed. The Jess carries your love upon her broad shoulders. Can it even be supported with all your other lovers, Your biggest fan has become a lover? The impropriety of such a change in status will make headlines! The relations between you and your refrigerator have not cooled. Nay, they have done the opposite, which I very much dislike.
I don't remember falling in love with him.
The world entire has spun herself towards your love. This off-axis behavior is awful. The hamper and thee? I cannot hold this together. 'Tis the season for inappropriate behavior between you and the holiday decorations.
And, like, we really have been all up and through this house, haven't we?
It's no trick. The iron has become your lover. Poof! Begone with this extraneous affair. You and the piano have sharply fallen flat for each other. It's unnatural. It's time to wake up with a nice fresh pot of "you have far too many lovers." Oops! I can hardly catch my breath with all the exercising you have been doing with that treadmill, if that's what you call it. You and that microwave have gotten your relationship to extreme heat very quickly. An express cook of calumny. Your toast is overcooked. You've singed yourself with the love of the singer. No, I'm not frightened of bad dreams. The real nightmare is how many things you have gotten yourself entangled with. You think that loving your board games means winning? It means the opposite, sinning.
He's one of my favorites.
Your pens and inks have taken a fancy to you. That's one fling that cannot be erased. I have heard of hugging trees, but never have I heard of what you've been up to with the plants around the house. You have made the record skip with a beat of love. We must turn over this affair to the other side. Your relationship with water washes over me like so much wickedness. The ancient geodes have slumbered neath this housedom for years. When they awaken, they choose you? This can only be a rocky relationship. Now the shelves have found you appealing. This is insupportable.
It just keeps going.
The television has fallen for your charms as well. Surely there's something better on. You've allowed the tools to screw themselves down into your heart. There's no fixing that. So, bubbles, scandals fly. You and the pods have dissolved into a loving embrace. Cracks appear in my own form as I find out you've wantonly wooed the wall. You've gotten yourself entangled with a ghostly phantom. I'm spooked.
That was pretty fun.
This amount of lovers is quite sufficient for my desires. Oh yes, quite sufficient. The amount of scandal fills me with energy. I cannot contain this passion in mere dialogue. The greatest scandal of all. For a human to love, really love one of us objets, you must, absolutely must, kiss me, my dear.
Well, all right.
Not here, within the bounds of dialogue and narrator, but outside, in the dining room itself, lips to metal. It would be so wrong. It's so devilishly right.
Actually, I'm here because Maggie has some questions for you.
Oh, really? Maybe this waits? That is, if my potential love is important.
It is important to me. I'll let this Maggie thing go for... Wait, no. What? Huh? This doesn't feel like it's a response to what he said. The potential love is important to me, but I don't want to let Maggie thing go, so I guess I have to choose? Now I'm suspicious?
All right, so be it. Well. It seems I am in high demand.
Huh. That's one way of putting it.
Have I talked to the shadow guy? I have talked to the shadow guy. I really like the shadow guy. Like, I didn't think I would, but, like, he reminded me of so many of my friends. And we ended up just friends. It's kind of a bummer. I like my friends, but sometimes I want to be more than friends. But my friends are always too smart for that kind of thing. Enough chit-chat. Word on the street is you've been calling someone in this house counterfeit.
Me? Why ever would I make such an allegacious allegation?
We have a witness that points to you?
I challenge you to produce them.
You asked for it. Stepford!
Hi, Scandelabra.
Scandelabra's face falls.
Oh, drat. Remember last week when you told me the silverware is fake? It's not real silver, it's counterfeit?
I have a faint recollection of such an occurrence.
I remember it clear as day. You started the rumor, not me.
Answer this allegation.
Yes, well, I was merely causing a stir.
Whether you were having fun or not, this rumor ends now.
Oh, really? What are you going to do? Debunk it?
Precisely what we're gonna do.
Precisely.
But first, why? Why the rumor?
Why, you ask? Why?
Scandelabra loses control, looking rather like a harried murderer at the witness stand.
Because it's true, that's why. I've seen the silverware flaunting his authenticity left and right, and I simply had to put an end to it. When you've got real pedigree like I do, you can't bear to see others pretend they've got the same class.
Quite a bold claim, Scandelabra. Can you back it up?
Why, certainly.
Why not give us your evidence then?
All right, I will. First and foremost, true silver like me shines brilliantly. Have a look and see for yourself. I'm dazzling. The silverware in the drawer is dull and even has some streaks on it. Second rate, obviously.
What else?
Second, there's no need to mark real silver. It's enough on its own and needs no stamp of approval. The silver in the drawer is all covered with stamps.
So you say? Anything more?
Like, simply listen to the way I speak. Can you question for a moment that such a delicious degree of diction could be achieved by anything less than a genuine article?
That all?
I also pinky promise that it's true. All right, no need for further questioning. Case closed.
Okay, now it's personal. Nobody closes my cases for me.
Uh-oh.
Easy, Mackie. Let's break this all down with a level head.
Indeed. Let's separate fact from fiction and flush out the fraud. Where should we start?
What about the issue of shininess?
What's your opinion?
Doesn't silver tarnish?
Precisely correct. Real silver must be polished to bring it back up to its highest luster.
I mean, why would I care about the pinky promise or the way he speaks? What about the way Scandelabra speaks?
What about it?
I don't think pedantic palaver points to pedigree?
While articulation and eloquence are praised by the prestigious, they are not foolproof signs of anything. And only a pathological prat like the Scandelabra would use it to try and cast blame on the innocent.
Alright, I think I've heard enough.
Not so fast. You're forgetting one last thing.
Wait, so the supposed stamp.
Real silver is stamped in order to affirm its authenticity. If we look on your bottom, however, Scandelabra, I suspect we shall find something other than such a stamp.
Oh no! Not my...
Maggie slips around the Scandelabra, grasping his coat in one hand and lifting it to inspect his posterior.
Yeah, go for the butt.
Aha! There we have it! Not a stamp of sincerity, but the note of a knockoff.
Oh, the shame!
Scoundrel! Time to fess up.
And then you can go apologize to the silverware for having besmirched his reputation with your own lies.
So I get to choose a punishment? I don't want to make him polish the silverware. That seems like a punishment for the silverware. As punishment, you can paste that sticker on your forehead.
The Scandelabra's expression goes entirely blank.
All right. I know what I've lost. I'm not really a so-called Scandelabra. I'm a completely ordinary, cheaply made knockoff from Freehold, New Jersey. I just want to be special, you know? When you're mass-produced, you just get that urge to strike out on your own. Rebel knows how it is.
Shut up, cuck.
Oh, hi there.
Okay. I left a factory learning that I was essentially a defect from the start. A bum.
But there was no need to lash out at the rest of us.
You're right, Maggie. You're always right, Maggie. I've tried to dig dirt up on you, but you're squeaky clean. And for all my digging, all my messing around, I'm sorry. I still kinda get off on learning about all the relations around the house, though.
He pokes the tips of his index fingers together in a gesture that reminds you of the way he used to present to you.
If it's okay with you, I'll just watch and enjoy. From here.
As long as no one is getting hurt. And you promise to tell no more tales.
You have my word.
Well then, I'll call this case closed. Stay out of trouble. What is your real name?
Oh, just a completely ordinary candle kind of name. John Wick.
An utterly ordinary name destined for mediocrity, you're quite certain.
Well, Mr. Wick, stay out of trouble.
Maggie, we did it!
You were wonderful.
You were wonderful. I can't wait to work on another mystery with you again.
As a friend, or...?
No, something more than that.
You've just made me so happy. I can't wait to see you again. Goodbye for now, lover.
Maggie leaves you, seemingly unwilling to formally resolve your relationship in the presence of the disgraced Candelabra.
So we're not going to do it on the table? So... Alright, where is Maggie? Like, we made it super clear, but yeah. Have to finalize it in person.
I'm so glad to see you again. After the Scandelabra case, I haven't been able to get you off my mind.
Me neither, Maggie.
You mean it?
I do. I could see this becoming something really special.
As could I. I actually went ahead and interviewed all of your exes, and I couldn't find anything worrisome about you at all.
You haven't interviewed all of them, then. Nothing to find, huh?
I know. It was barely an investigation. Just a matter of sorting through old school records and scraping social media profiles. It was hardly the work of a few long nights.
That's so romantic.
I'm so glad you think so. And for a moment, I was afraid you'd be upset with me.
How could I be upset with you? No one has ever cared enough to do something like that for me.
I have a feeling we're gonna be so happy together. You know, I feel like I can finally trust you enough to share something with you.
I feel like that kind of thing would bother most people. But like, I'm very much an open book. There's really nothing to find surprising about me, and if you ask directly, I'll try to answer honestly.
I've never told anyone about this before.
What is it?
Well, there's a case I've never been able to solve.
But you're the best there is.
Which is why it unsettles me so much. In spite of everything I've tried, it's escaped me. It haunts me.
Tell me, maybe I can help you.
You already know what it is. It's the mysterious case of Sinclair the Sink. Or should I say, Martin Applegate. Are you sure you're up for this?
I'm up for it, Maggie.
It all started with the dandelion.
You gotta go, but you had fun watching me? Oh, yeah, I had fun hanging out with you. I stream this time every single weekday, and everything I stream also lands on YouTube. You should know that. You're on YouTube. But, yeah, come hang out again sometime. We're almost done with this game, but I'm always playing something new and exciting. Have a great evening, day, morning. I don't know where you are. You had breakfast, so I deduce you're probably in the United States, Canada, somewhere around there. Or you're in like the UK and you woke up at noon.
It's the first thing I remember anyway. Up until that point, Sinclair was his usual self. Just a sink and a bar of soap shaped like a dog. Nothing fancy. But then, one day, you came home late with some takeout. And after that, things started to get a bit weird.
I got some takeout from the questionable dandelion.
Yes, you must not remember. Perhaps it was one of those ghost kitchens? The ones where they only serve food to ghosts? Just a detail I remember from the night Sinclair changed. He started insisting that everyone call him by the name Martin Applegate. And then rumors started going around about all sorts of strange things he was saying.
Will do, bye. Have a good one. I've heard a few of them myself.
I must confess, I can't make any sense of it. What I suggest we do is go and speak with him together.
That's just the ticket. I know he'd like to speak with you too.
Excellent. If you'll bring me to him, we can take things from there.
Howdy.
Sinclair does a funny little dance when he sees you, leaping up in the air and clicking his heels together.
You've returned! And no better time. I've been hearing some strange rumors lately. It would seem that some people are saying I'm not a man at all. They say I'm a sink who's lost his mind. Can you believe it?
Yes.
Right?
Sinclair turns his red and blue gaze to Maggie, his expression completely blank.
And who's this you've got with you?
You don't remember me?
Remember you? Why, no, madam. We've never met before. I'm sure I'd remember such a stunning beauty.
He waggles his handles the way a human might waggle their eyebrows.
Huh. Interesting.
Maggie bends to allow Sudsy to sniff her hand, patting his head briefly.
Hi there, Sudsy. That's a good boy. Now run along to your tray, won't you, dear?
Yet my dog seems to know you. How curious.
So, Martin, listen. I brought Maggie here to help figure out what's going on with you.
So that's the name of this shapely glass.
Right. She's a professional. That's why we're here to get to the bottom of this.
Let's dive right in. Our mutual friend here filled me in on your last conversation, and...
How rude.
You asked for my help.
Yes, and that's very kind of you. I meant it was rude of me to interrupt just now.
Never mind.
As I was saying, I know the contents of your last conversation.
It seems to me there are a few different avenues for further investigation. There is my very curious choice of occupation, my journey downtown after work, my incongruous lack of memory with regard to other entities in the house, and my encounter with the mysterious Vagabond of the Sinclairius.
Why, yes, that's exactly right.
I never cease to amaze myself.
Let's go through these again and see if we can't collect some evidence, shall we?
Let's do it.
Where should we begin our investigation?
Martin, I'd like to talk about your trip downtown in more detail.
Let us dive into that unfortunate eve.
Let's go over it again from start to finish.
Of course. I left work late and made my way to a local watering hole, the Banana Club.
What'd you order?
I had a Shirley Temple.
But you said you had 7...
And then I had 6 more of them.
And these were alcoholic, or...
Surely not. Or should I say, surely not.
But you mentioned them being potent last time we talked.
My mistake. I probably just didn't finish. If I had, I would have said they were potentially the best drinks I'd ever had.
It's like interviewing a can of silly string. He's all over the place.
Okay, what happened after that?
Then I went to the questionable dandelion.
Let's dig into that a bit.
With gusto!
What'd you eat?
I had one of their new specials. Jimson Reed cupcakes with a side of Diplodocus berries. Delicious.
Didn't you mention that they sold Excedrin by the pint?
I didn't have a headache, so naturally I avoided that item.
How very rational of you. Then what?
I roamed about a bit. Then I saw a mysterious, threatening dark alley which I wandered into. Quite sanely, I might add. That's when I met Vagabonda.
Okay, let's go over this.
What do you make of the questionable dandelion?
Well, that is actually a real place. It's usually called the QD. It's the first thing he said that seems like it could be true. But what about those ingredients?
Excedrin is real. It's an off-brand headache med.
True, true. Says here, side effects include psychosis, vomiting, diarrhea, and more vomiting. Okay, let's go over this.
What about the bar? The so-called Banana Lounge?
You got me. I can't find anything about it online. Okay, let's go over this.
I have my takeaway from this line of questioning.
What is it?
You ordered from a real restaurant. That's the only thing so far that he's told us that adds up.
Indeed, I thought the same.
And he may have eaten a medication known to cause psychosis?
Things are starting to add up here. What else should we ask him about?
Can you tell us a little more about this Vagabonda character?
Vagabonda! What a mysterious character.
How do I know she's a real person?
You don't! I don't! But do we really know anything? What else would you like to know?
The punch card?
It was a loyalty card for a free shovel from Ace of Spades. It's a bespoke shovel manufacturing.
You still have it?
Why, yes! Here it is.
You just handed me a warranty for an in-sync disposal.
Have I? How odd. Completely unlike me to do such a thing. What else would you like to know?
Why'd she curse you again?
I assume it was because I took her punch card. What else would you like to know?
Move on to another line of questioning.
Give us a moment, would you, Martin? Anything stand out to you?
The disposal warranty is very intriguing.
I agree. One of the most interesting pieces of evidence thus far. What else should we ask him about?
Let's go into a bit of detail about your occupation, Martin.
I work for Generally National Auto Insurance.
What's your boss's name?
My boss is named Boss.
Did you say that because
Jim Boss.
That sounds like a fake.
Jim Bossman. His name is Jim Bossman.
Sounds legit.
What else can I tell you about my job?
What do you do there?
I'm a claims adjuster.
What does that entail?
Mostly, I just adjust claims. On some special occasions, they adjust me.
You go into more detail on that.
Sure! Adjusting claims is a lot like adjusting the human body. Like chiropractors do. You kind of take one bit and then sort of twist it until something snaps. Then the person says, "Wow, thank you, I feel so much better." After that, you submit the claim for approval. And your boss says,
"You did a great job, Martin. I'm proud of you."
Sounds reasonable to me.
Reasonable is my middle name. What else can I tell you about my job?
Tell me about your office.
Of course. But first, what do offices look like?
Never seen one before?
Not exactly, no.
I should have expected that.
What else can I tell you about my job?
Let's move on.
Before we do, let's discuss what we learned. What do you make of it?
It's like he's making it all up as he goes.
I thought the same thing. Yet there is no apparent ill intention behind it. Perhaps his benign fabrication is a clue in and of itself. What do you think it points to?
He's a sink. Something deeper's going on in here.
I'm thinking the same. Let's get back to our interview. What else should we ask him about?
I'd like to know what some of the other objects in the house think.
Sinclair, would you give us a moment? I think witnesses are in order. We can talk to Dorian, Arma, or Sudsy? Who should we talk to first?
The only sane one here that speaks English? Dorian?
Hello, loves. What can I do for you?
We'd like to ask you about Sinclair.
I'm open for questioning.
Was Sinclair always this way?
No. Far as I recall, Sinclair used to be, well, charming. He was always thoughtful and took great care to have perfect hygiene. Bit of a mess now, isn't he? I'm open for questioning.
Does Sinclair recognize you?
No. It keeps calling me names like Walbert and Jonald. Really rather annoying. I'm open for questioning.
You notice anything odd about him?
You mean aside from everything? I guess he does seem to be getting backed up a bit more often than usual. I'm open for questioning.
Alright, let's move on.
Who should we talk to next?
How about Sudsy? Alright, Suds, give us the straight dope. Bark once for yes, twice for no, okay? Alright, is Sinclair really a sink? Bark again to confirm. Are you saying yes, he is a sink?
Let's move on.
Come on, treat. Here you go. There's one gay gray doogler. Marvelous.
I couldn't agree more. What do you think it taught us?
Sudsy is shaped like a dog.
I knew I could trust your judgment. Who should we talk to next?
Let's talk to Arma.
Hey folks, what can I do for you? How can I help?
Why do you think Sinclair started that fire?
I've been wondering the same thing. It's not like him. He used to be so considerate. He's acting like he's high. How can I help?
Does Sinclair remember past interactions?
Not in the slightest. And he's created a bizarre memory of another life. Sorry, folks. That's all I've got time for.
Who should we talk to next?
I think we're ready to move on.
What else should we ask him about?
I think we're done here. Let's solve the thing.
Sinclair, could you give us another moment alone?
Of course. Here, take it.
All right. Thank you. I've been thinking. Whatever is going on, clearly Sinclair/Martin's mind is...
Poorly baked souffle?
Did somebody say...
Exactly. I'm a little concerned that given his fragile state, he's vulnerable. I'm afraid that if we make the wrong analysis of the situation, he might lose it completely.
I agree, but we have to make a move sometime.
Okay, well, if you say so, let's do this. I've never been so nervous. I can't make heads or tails of this. I've never trusted anyone with a case before, but I'm gonna trust you to make this call.
So what's what? Have you gotten to the bottom of things?
We have gotten as far as we can.
Well, what's your verdict? Am I man, or am I sink? Or am I walnut brittle?
Sinclair, you're a sink.
Preposterous! I don't believe it for a moment! What evidence do you have?
You've clearly never worked in insurance.
Dare you suggest such nonsense? I've adjusted 1,000 claims in my day! That proves nothing!
The other houses in the house, other objects in the house corroborate it.
What? That proves nothing!
Something happened on your night out.
Yes, I was cursed!
No, Sinclair, you ate toxic meds.
Excedrin is legal in the state of Florida. That proves nothing!
Your encounter with Vagabonda wasn't real.
How dare you!
Your punch card was a disposal warranty.
It was? It can't be! I can't believe it! And yet,
Sinclair wobbles, staggering back against the wall.
Oh, is the room spinning? I don't feel so good.
Sinclair doubles over, holding his sides with a sickly groan.
I feel something in my pipes. Something strange. What are you trying to say, Sudsy?
Hit the disposal.
My word. That's done it.
He stands up to his full height, one hand resting gently on his belly, approximately.
What was that in my system? Why, I feel as if I've just returned from some sort of journey. Have I been dreaming?
I actually almost OD'd on headache meds.
Now, the moment of truth. We need to ask you one question. What is your name?
I'm Sinclair, of course.
We've done it!
Done what, Maggie?
Never you mind, Sinclair. Never you mind.
I think you better get some rest, Sinclair.
Yes. That would be nice. I am quite tired.
I'll come see you soon.
Shall we?
Indeed.
Meet me back at my office.
That was a long conversation. Did we talk to her this morning? Sure did. Who is there left to talk to? Mateo?
Mateo has been searching for so long you've nearly given up hope. But then...
Davy!
Davy leaps into Mateo's arms, and the two enjoy a touching reunion.
Woof, woof. Oh, Davy, you're back! You had us all worried. What's gotten into you, huh, bud? Taking off like that. Oh, I can't believe you found him.
Hey, I just followed the clues.
You did a good job leading us to those strays, Davy. Very clever. Is that what this was all about? You've been out trying to be a rescue hound all by yourself? Woof, woof, woof. I'm guessing he had another friend with him when you found him?
He did. Looked like he was protecting them.
They were trapped and you didn't want to leave them behind. You really are a rescue hound. That's my good boy. All right, let's take a look at your new friend, huh? See what kind of shape they're in. Hey, little guy, come on out. It's okay. I'm not gonna... Stitch? Is that really you? Stitch!
Looks like you already know this one.
Stitch is my little troublemaker. He was always falling off to chase things around the house. That's the problem with Freyhounds. There isn't a stitch they can't slip through. And trust me, I tried them all. That's how he got his name, isn't it, buddy? But one day, he took off and never came back. I tore the house apart trying to find him. That's when I realized just how many strays there were around the house. All of them, just like Stitch. Lost and alone. So I started the rescue. And I just kept searching for Stitch and for any other animals that needed help. But when Davy disappeared, I thought it was happening all over again. All that time I dedicated to looking after them, and I still let one slip away.
I really don't think you did anything wrong.
They're my responsibility.
No one's perfect. All you can do is your best and roll with what happens.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a little hard on myself. I've realized something over the last few days.
Ooh, you're playing Date Everything? Hello, Irecanet. How are you doing? I am playing Date Everything, and we have dated most things.
When you're on your own, everything is so much heavier. You're carrying all the weight, and if something falls, you're the only one around to pick it up. But since you've been helping look for Davy, it's felt more like I had a partner in all this. Someone who cared about my little family as much as I do. Now that Davy's home, the thought of seeing you go, honestly, it makes me kind of sad. You've become part of the family.
Good.
And I don't want to lose that.
How am I? I'm doing good too. Getting really hungry. Somebody mentioned breakfast and I've been thinking about it. Mateo is your first love in this game? I've grown pretty attached to you too.
Then what would you say to something more? I've never really had a lot of time to go out with someone, but I'd love to make the time to be with you.
Yeah, I'd like it. I'd like it a lot.
Me too. I want to keep talking, but I should really look over Stitch. He's had one Chanel of a ride. Come by later so we can talk more?
Well, alright. Yeah. Right now we're in love with Bobby Pinn. It's the person we like the best. And I'm trying to, like, realize them. I've met 92. We're lovers with 35. Friends with 21. And 6 people hate us. Where's Bobby? Bobby? 79. There we go. Like, we're trying to get the charm up to 65. We have not gotten it today. In which, who can we talk to? Feel like we sealed the deal with a lot of people. Maybe Scandelabra will give us charm. Oh, we talked to them. You're supposed to spread the word about Beverly. I think the oven's pretty close to hating us.
Freddy!
Stefan, buddy!
Oh, hey, don't buddy me. What is it that we talked about last week?
I can't remember.
A smart fridge. But yet, you can't remember one simple thing. Tell me, why did you order a slot pocket from me?
Bobby Pinn looks hot? Yeah, I know. Like, 100% like the hottest person around here.
Oh, because they heat better in the oven.
Those are foods for Luke, not me.
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? See, this is why I... Okay. Cool down, Stefan. They don't know any better. I need both of you to listen very, very closely. I can heat a slot pocket to perfection. But I was not given both convection and conduction for it to be wasted on frozen pastry filled with subpar meat products. If you want something like that done, you can talk to Luke, not me.
Both convention and conduction? That's fancy.
So you do know a thing or two. Interesting.
I won't ask you to do that again.
Thank you.
But did you do it this time?
Of course I did. Here, do not tell anyone.
Thanks, Deuterino.
Leave!
Yeah, out of all the people I met, Bobby Pinn is probably the hottest. Okay. I think we can seal the deal with Maggie now.
I can't believe we actually did it! Solving that case with you was one of the highlights of my existence. I barely even know what to say.
Make an amazing team.
That we do. And I'd love to keep solving mysteries with you. As a friend or as a lover.
Want to be with you.
You do?
Yes.
In that case, what should we do with the rest of the day?
How about we just stay in?
Oh, maybe we can get a closer look at one another?
Netflix and chill?
Maggie gives you a heated glance. You're reminded of a beam of sun focused through a magnifying glass.
I've been dying to get to the bottom of another mystery. The case of the missing clothes, I think it's called. I have a feeling I might be the prime suspect.
She takes you by the hand, leading you away to a place you can be truly alone together.
One of the hottest things I've ever heard in my life.
Maggie is by far the most satisfying mystery you've solved. By the end of the night, you can say this is one case you've busted wide open.
Gross.
Case closed. We're lovers.
Still not charm. Okay. Think we can finalize a relationship with Scandelabra.
Well, we had fun, didn't we? You might not have been as much of a scandal monger as I was, but we had our moments.
Actually, I really love getting those scandals going. I miss the old you.
You do? I suppose we could just add my other identity as one more scandal to the pile?
How else could we possibly go on?
Oh, wonderful.
Scandelabra clears his throat, going through a few vocal exercises.
La 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 la.
And then his entire posture changes. He becomes the Scandelabra you first met once again.
Now, where were we?
You were going to fall in love with me, I think? That easy. Yeah, that was not charm for some reason. Okay. About Stefan.
Chief Stefan! Oh, thank the immortals you're still alive! When I received your emergency distress beacon, I came as fast as I could! Swarmers were dug in, all along Highway Death, and ambushed me right outside the outskirts of Deathburg. Had to bash and mash nearly a dozen skulls. And before you ask, yes, bashing and mashing skulls is horrific. But I wasn't gonna let any of them heathen swarmers use your blood for fuel. No, sir, Chief. Even if I do, still hear them scream.
Chef. It's Chef Stefan.
Really? Are you sure? What rank is that? Like a colonel?
What? No. It's not military rank. It's the title of someone who prepares meals. In my case, Michelin-starred meals that will change your life.
Oh, man. That sounds radical. I could use a real meal, let me tell you, Chief. I've been subsisting off protein gels and carnitine chews for damn near 56 months now. It's gotten so bad that my blood's turned purple, and some of my less necessary organs have liquefied. Ever had a organ liquefy on you, Chief?
No. But this conversation is making me feel like my brain is liquefying.
Oh, Crook! That's the first sign of a gamma worm infestation! They're probably burrowing in your amygdala right now. Someone call a medic! Scat!
I'm on it.
Quickly, Ranger. We don't have much time. They lay their eggs in your brain at night when it's cool, and when it's warm out, they start to thaw.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Hey, speaking of thawing, that's actually the reason why I called you here.
For the mission, Chief?
What? Oh, yeah, sure, for the mission.
Well, I'm ready, Chief. I was born ready. Mostly because minutes after I was born, they implanted a chip inside my brain. Never told me what it was for. Said I'd know when the time was right. And Chief, I swear to the immortals that the time...
Why won't he stop talking?
Gotta take control. Give him orders.
Orders, huh? Well, why didn't you just say so? Luke, listen to me, okay? As your superior officer, I need you to shut up for literally 30 seconds. Can you do that one for me? Can you just shut your hole?
Yes, sir, Chief!
Excellent! Now, listen up, soldier. We've got a life-changing meal to serve in less than 20 minutes, and some imbecile forgot to defrost the chicken. And unless we can thaw that bird in record time, Operation Poulet a la Normandie is facing imminent mission failure. And I don't need to tell you what the dire consequences of mission failure would mean for us all. So, soldier, can I count on you?
Sir, yes, sir.
Then throw open the chassis, soldier. We've got a bird to nuke.
Have fun, I guess.
That's it, soldier. Nuke that bird straight to hell. Now, where did I put that apple brandy?
You know, I never defrost meat in the microwave. I usually defrost it in the sink, a pool of water. Hey, wait. Is there something up on top of the fridge? Ah, it's a plant. Ooh. They are everywhere. We could talk to Hoove. We could talk to Kurt and Rod.
Ooh.
Maybe Sinclair again?
Ooh.
See what he's up to.
I feel as if we are meeting for the first time.
Oh, Sinclair. Pleasure.
I assure you, the pleasure is all mine. If it weren't for you, I'd still be a raving lunatic. Now that I'm back to my old self, I'd love to thank you properly.
Wouldn't say no to a date. Oh, dang.
I claim to love you. I wouldn't adjust a thing.
And all it takes is curing dementia, huh? Still no charm.
And neither would I. May I take your hand?
Please do.
Sinclair reaches out for your hand, taking it in his with a pronounced tenderness. He brushes his thumb gently across the back of it.
So soft. I could caress you all day.
Sinclair, you're so gentle.
I can also be firm.
He can indeed.
Damn. Making me blush. Okay. Do have time for like one more person. think I'm gonna talk to Willie.
To your relief, when you enter the office this time, Willie is not already mid-interview.
There you are. My steady right hand. You're right on time. Unfortunately, Mr. Shuttlecock is late.
Yeah, if you're not early to an interview, you're late.
Exactly. Perhaps Mr. Shuttlecock doesn't consider us worth his time.
The sound of air horns shatters the very thoughts in your mind. Before you can speak, someone is bursting into the room, bringing an atmosphere of chaos that overwhelms you both.
Now entering the stadium, the hometown hero, everyone's pal, your and my favorite, number 17, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock!
You're late.
I am? Ah, shit, my bad, y'all. I thought you said it'd come about now.
You're a minute late, and your little intro cost us more valuable time. So if you don't mind.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, sorry, ma'am.
Forget about it. Just tell us about yourself. Give us the Shuttlecock Sports elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch? You mean like,
Dunk very slowly mimes throwing a baseball, looking at you and Willie for confirmation that this is what you're asking of him.
Shit, wait, elevator pitch. Elevator pitch. My bad.
He does the same thing, but this time he begins slowly crouching down, as if you were riding in an elevator. Willie doesn't even say anything this time. She just stares at him in a disbelieving silence. Dunk looks back and forth between the two of you, but when he finds no clues in your stunned expressions, he simply hands you a cleat.
Elevator pitch.
Oh, for God's sake, just sum yourself up for us very quickly.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can do that.
Okay, so check this out.
Dunk flexes hard, his muscles bulging. His physique is impressive on its own, but he's really laying it on thick here. There are muscles in places you didn't realize muscles could be. He's truly in excellent shape.
Go on.
This is it right here, baby.
What is? You're flexing?
This is Dunk Shuttlecock. The sports equipment, the myth, the legend. All this hard muscle is the Dunk Shuttlecock experience.
Did I give you the impression I invited you to speed dating? I'm asking you to sell me on your lifestyle.
Is that not what I'm doing?
No! You are not the product. Please, in 10 words or less, sum up why we should invest in the Shuttlecock experience.
Oh, okay, I got you, all right.
Dunk frowns, moving his lips without making any sound, counting silently on his fingers.
Me? Like sports? Sports feel good.
He beams at the two of you, deeply pleased he managed to solve Willie's riddle.
Incredible. Thanks very much, Mr. Shuttlecock. We'll be in touch in the days to come.
Cool. You have a nice day now.
Willie puts her head in her hands, sighing long and loud.
What the hell was that? What was that?
The Duncan Shuttlecock experience, I believe.
Yeah, I got that. It must be real fucking nice knowing just who you are and where you're going at all times. I'd love to be wandering around just shouting, "Willie, work!" and knowing that was all I needed to make it. Guy like that probably got carried through existence on the strength of his athletic ability and star athlete status. I bet he came into this world with a football in one hand and a plan to get drafted to the big leagues in the other.
LC is kind of a bad look.
So is unemployment. So I don't know why you feel qualified to judge right now. If you're not going to be constructive, keep it to your goddamn self.
Called radical candor, Willie.
Willie's gaze falls upon a paper in front of her. She scans over it briefly and then sighs.
I've got other interviews lined up around here. I'm wondering if it's all a waste of time. I want this to be work, but it's not. I mean, hell, look at this. Coffee with Jean-Loup?
Ugh.
What, am I gonna start a rap career at my age? And then this, lunch with Scandelabra?
I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
I mean, I figure maybe he had his, well, candelabras don't have ears. His candle holes to the ground? God, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I have to try.
Effort solely for the sake of feeling productive isn't actually productive or healthy.
Oh, look at you, the big productivity expert all of a sudden. Of course it's productive to perform productivity. And productivity is healthy. Ergo, performing productivity is healthy. Trust me, the math's here. I know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess I gotta prepare for my next interview. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, but just meet me back here later.
All right. Whew. We didn't marry Bobby, as was the plan. So we're just gonna have to play more of this tomorrow. I do plan on starting Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor this week. But I mean, like, I just gotta get that last, those last charm points. It might have to be the bed or the sex toy. I wonder if that's what they consider charming. We'll just find out. Anyway, still having a good time. Had a lot of fun with the mysteries with Maggie. That was mostly it. Maggie was probably the most fun part of today. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Stick around and we will find somebody to raid. Who is playing games? Everybody. I'm gonna raid Miss Que, who's playing Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Been hearing really good things about this game, and it looks like she's just getting started. She does not accept incoming raids. Never heard of such a thing. Okay, then we're gonna raid Embercat. He's been hanging out here. He's playing Bitcraft Online. And if you're on YouTube, stick around. I'll find somebody to raid there too. Bye-bye. Sorry, I don't know anybody who's playing on YouTube, so unfortunately I just gotta sign off. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.